Hi, I was at the grocery store actually earlier today, and I was truly surprised that everything, or the vast majority of stock, was in the store. And it's kind of made me wonder what really was the buyout of all of the stuff about. I mean, if you were like me, when you went into the store, if you went into a grocery store a few weeks back, I mean, it was like stripped out of everything. There was almost nothing left that you could buy. And so it astonishes me that people just perhaps were in such a frenzy that they went and bought anything that was there. I mean, you'd have to feel a true desperation in order to buy food like that. Just doesn't quite make sense to me. I don't totally understand it. So this is really important, just from trying to understand the social aspect, how society responds to these kinds of things. Um, I want to go backwards then also to this issue about ventilators. And uh, so the work that CNN had done in going through and looking towards how ventilators have been recommended is enlightening in that it doesn't only point to um, Donald Trump, it also points to previous presidents. And so you can see that this has been a situation that's been ignored for a long, long time. In fact, according to the CNN report, which the last updated version was from Friday, March the 27th of 2020, that they listed at least 10 different reports going from 2003 to 2015, where federal officials predicted that there would be a need for ventilators and that there was a critical lack of ventilators. Now, this, of course, goes completely against Donald Trump saying that nobody in their wildest dreams could have foreseen the need for all of these ventilators. Well, that's absolutely not true. There's all of these reports. And you start off going backwards from the 2017 study by the National Institute of Health, Centers for Disease and Control and Prevention, said that there was substantive concern that intensive care units would have insufficient resources to treat all persons requiring ventilator support, and that even the national stockpile, might not suffice to meet demand during a, quote, severe public health emergencies. So that's 2017. But also, you can go clear back to 2003. A report in George Bush's administration noted few hospitals report having the equipment and supplies needed to handle a large-scale infectious disease outbreak. Half the hospitals surveyed for every 100 beds had less than 6 ventilators, three or fewer personal protective equipment suits, and fewer than 4 isolation beds. So those personal protective equipment, when you see PPE, that's what those things are. Personal protective equipment. So then also there's the May 2003 GAO report. Few hospitals have adequate medical equipment.